Hello, 200 comic book readers out there. I'm Mike from Frontline here. Welcome everybody to my Duel comic book review. In this review, I'll be reviewing two comic books from two different comic companies. And these comics in this review are reviewed late, and I do apologize about that. The mail's been a little bit slow lately, and I have no reason why. And we just got them about 2-3-ish days ago, so I still want to bring these reviews to you guys out there. And the comics that I will be reviewing in this video are as follows. On this side of DC Comics of Rebirth, we have the Hellblazer issue number 14, the Inspiration Game Part 2, to see whether I'm going to keep or drop this comic book. And on this side, from Valiant, we have X-O Manowar issue number 7. So let's start with this book to determine whether I'm going to keep this book or not. The Hellblazer issue number 14, the Inspiration Game Part 2. So, for the past 1-2-ish issues, I wasn't really happy about where the Hellblazer was going. So, in this review of this comic book, it all just started in London, where there was the accident that we saw that happened in the last issue, where Detective Chief Inspector Ames went there, and she knows that it wasn't a suicide, like, because she knows what happens based on the video that she saw from John Constantine. And then it's just Constantine just talking about the untimely death of Doug Ringhurst and everything. I'll show you guys some artwork. Like, artwork's like iffy, like not really that good. Like, it's like half and half, but he just goes to you know, his memory of when he used to be at the bar where he actually met with Margaret Ames. So this is like a meetup of when they actually met each other. And after that, I just felt like he was narrating the book. Like throughout almost the whole entire issue was just the sidebars rather than dialogue of just, you know, like he was like telling a story. And to be honest, I was very bored by this, really. Like, the two demons that we saw from last issue are here, and we see how it's affecting people and whatnot, and all that happened. And then you have the detective that is hearing something from the dead guy's body about bullets or pencil. They're going to send feds in and stuff like that, so it sounds like rap music or whatnot. And then it just goes to Constantine again, where he now talks about this other guy named Cavasser, or however you say it. And it was like all this stuff that was like really uninteresting to me. And like at this point, I wanted to just put the book down, but then afterwards, we see that he has a talk with Margaret to you know, try to listen to him, to just run and get as far from where she is as she can, until, because we see those two demonic creatures that are behind her. And with all that, he just breaks the bottle when he finishes drinking it, and that's it. To be continued next of War on Durers or something like that. I'm dropping the book. I have had enough. 3 issues. I mean, 3 strikes are out. So, this book was just boring. And now it's going on the Wars of Dwarves, and that's probably going to be the other thing boring. So, I'm putting this on my drop down pile. Rating I give for this, I don't even know. Between the artwork and just the story in general, between a 0.5 to 1 out of 5-star rating. I mean, this comic book is just not holding up. I would give it an average read, like I've had to give it a chance, but I've gave it too many chances, so this book is not going to be in my reviews anymore. So Hellblazer is out of the equation of my reviews. However, on to another book from Valiant of X-O Manowar issue number 7. This book is actually really interesting, and it actually is giving us the more of an upgrade of Arak's ways of being a warrior. But we see that there's a war that's going on, and he knows that there's a time for war, and the Emperor has manipulated this whole entire conflict. I mean, it is called the Emperor story arc, like as it says right here, of Emperor. And basically with all that, they have to get in the bout. I really love the artwork. This artwork is drawn beautifully and phenomenally. That one is really amazing. And Arak, as he says, it's time for battle. You know, he's like saying we must launch now or never, because they have now an opening of what they're doing and stuff like that. And they're just going by the defenses of that. And I'm trying to remember what this guy's name is. Like a Savage or something is like saying to the Emperor, like saying, you know, you're what, like he's just trying to take over and stuff like that. And with the Emperor's palace, he wants to seek resource of his power, if that makes any sense. So with all of that, as the issue continues, Arak, we see, is talking with Yarmer again, like the little ring that we saw from issues ago. Like he's like saying, you are incomplete without me, like look at all you have accomplished. And then he's like saying, you know, just forget it, you're just nothing to me. And the Armor's trying to say, you know, you gotta open your eyes and let me back in as everything. So he's saying that Arak, you are needed, and Spiro, leader of the Mono Men, has come to say to him that you know, like he seeks demand that he will stand down or he will be forced to call for reinforcements who will burn his plan to stardust. And knowing that he won't do that, he, you know, he surrenders, but also, not Arak, Sparrow, but instead of him just kneeling before him, I like how Arak just, being like a great warrior that he is, just like shook his hand and just said, you know, the Emperor betrayed his word to you in hopes that you would destroy his enemies, and then he would turn on you, and stuff like that. So then we get word from somebody that, from Skong, that his farm has been destroyed, and it's unclear of who it was. And he's just trying to find out who did this and where's the Emperor. And from what they're saying is that he's rallied a massive Azrian army to defend his palace against Arak. So with Arak saying to Skong what he has to do, he's like saying, I can stay or leave a guard behind, but he knows what he must do. And with that, it leads over here to the end. The general who would have peace will make peace at any cost. And that right here is to be continued. I like the upgrade they gave to him with the little ball that he has in his hand, because now things are getting really heated up. And this is to be continued. And here's a preview cover of X-O Manowar issue number 8 of Rise of an Emperor. And they actually give you a preview of Ninjak issue number 1 as a little sneak preview. And issue number 1, if you're interested, is coming out in November. So that's next month from now. And this is coming from Valiant of this month of October, along with the Ninjak number 1 in the back for that. So this issue was really interesting. I really enjoyed this issue. Rating gift for this is at least, it's got to be a mix between a 4 to 4.5 out of 5. Basically my book of the week of all the other books that I've read. This was a really awesome issue, and I really like the upgrade that they're giving of Arak being a warrior more than just a suit. I mean, yes, I would like to see him back in a suit, but I really like this whole warrior that he's intaking and stuff like that. So this is definitely recommended. So out of these two comic books, I mean, if you guys want to read it for yourselves, go right ahead, but I'm not going to be reviewing issue number 15, so the Hellblazer is going goodbye. But this one I would definitely recommend you guys pick up X-O Manowar issue number 7, because this one's really good. So up to you guys, but Yeah, me and the Hellblazer, though, have to go separate ways for that. But everybody, that's my dual comic review of the Hellblazer issue number 14, the Inspiration Game Part 2, and X-O Manowar issue number 7. Before I go, don't forget to check out the sources of ComicFrontline.com, Podcast.com, and our YouTube gaming channel, Frontline Gaming Zone. All of your number one source for comic and game-related news, reviews, and a whole bunch more. Please feel free in the comment section leave your opinions of which do you think was better out of these two, if you read these two or not. If you have any questions or anything you want to say, please leave in the comment section. I'll try to get back to you guys as soon as I can. And as always, we love to see the subscribing that goes up, and we really appreciate you guys subscribing to our channel. So if you haven't yet, please click that subscribe button so it will be in your subscription boxes, and you won't miss out on any videos that we upload for you guys daily right here on Comic Frontline. And to all your comic book readers out there, Mike Comic Frontline saying take care, and as always, don't forget, keep watching. Later, everybody.